Alright guys, I've been meaning to do this for a while now, but I just want to express my opinions and views on what's going on in the NFL right now. And week 1 of the NFL playoffs is coming up here, so I just want to say how I feel, I guess. So, let's start with the first game, Cincy versus Houston. Cincinnati, such a soft schedule this year. Haven't really had any tough wins. I mean, 4 games against Houston and Pittsburgh. I don't even know. Andy Dalton, hasn't even played up to everybody's expectations. Last game against Baltimore, hadn't really had one great play. Houston, I mean, they lose Matt Schaub. Andre Johnson's been out for the whole year. I mean, but they got TJ Yates stepping up. He gets hurt last game. Jake Delhomme, I don't even know what to say about him, but it seems as though Yates is going to go for this Saturday. So I want to say Houston because I feel like they're the more complete team right now. Arian Foster, Andre Johnson, Brian Johnson, that Mario Williams. I just feel like Houston's a better team right now, so I'm going to pick Houston to beat Cincy. And just based off of Cincy has really not beaten very good teams this year, and they've had such a soft schedule that I don't know what they can do. Alright, so let's move on to the Saints and Lions. Saints and Lions. Ooh, we played this game a couple weeks ago on turf, which it is going to be again, obviously. And the Saints on turf are just, I mean, they may be the greatest show on turf, dating back to the 2000 Rams, Drew Brees breaking Dan Marino's record. I mean, Darren Sproles playing out of his mind. Then you got the Lions, Stafford passing for over 5,000 yards, Calvin Johnson doing his thing. Then we can remember what happened last year, Seattle Seahawks. Well, and for example, this is why I think the Saints are going to win. New Orleans had to go to Seattle, which is different than playing in the dome at Seattle, or at New Orleans, sorry. And that's why I don't think the Lions can pull this one off, because, yeah, they play in a dome too, but the Saints are just too dangerous at home. If the Lions could run the ball, maybe they'd have a chance, but I just don't see it happening. I'm going with the Saints on that one. So next game, we got the Falcons and Giants. Whoo, what a game there, hey? Falcons, what have they done this year? I mean, up, down. Falcons. Their best game they played was at the Packers, 25, I think it was 25-14. Falcons, that was probably their best game they played, and they still lost that game just because Green Bay is a better team. But overall, I think that's probably one of their better games they played this year. And they haven't played a very great schedule either. So everybody wants to believe in this Falcons team as being a great contender, but I don't know. And then we got Eli Manning over here, who's just been on fire the last couple weeks. And Jason Pierre-Paul, where the heck did he come from? And now we got Jacobs doing his thing. We got Bradshaw. They're getting their running game down. They got that offensive line going. So, and with that front four and the defensive line, they got that pass rushing Justin Tuck. Oh, but they lost to Washington pretty big. So we don't know which Giants team is gonna show up for this game. But if it's the Giants team that we know and can play to their best, I'm liking the Giants here. Alright, so we got the last game here. Broncos and Steelers. As you might have noticed in the background, it's a little yellow, black and yellow here. I'm a Steelers fan, and I am deathly afraid of this game. Let me tell you, I am so afraid of this game. Tim Tebow, we have to go to Denver. They lose to the Chiefs 7-3. And yet somehow they make the playoffs. Tell me how this works. They lose their last 3 games in the regular season, and they still make the playoffs. something's going on here. Something is going on. No Ryan Clark. Lamar Woodley, questionable. James Harrison, I don't know what he's going to do. He's been hurt. Palomaro, hurt. You know what his status is. Roethlisberger limping around. No Mendenhall. We're so beat up. It's unbelievable. And half our offensive line has already been gone. So what's going to happen in Denver when we have to go to Denver with all this Tebow mania going on? I'm scared. I am scared. And then plus we got all these ESPN analysts saying, oh yeah, the Steelers are going to blow them out by 50 points. And now the Broncos defense is saying, wait a second, what? They're saying that about us? And the whole Broncos team for that matter. Oh, they're just going to be ready to go for this game. Let me tell you, I'm scared for this game. I am really scared. I would have much rather played Oakland. Much rather have played Carson Palmer and the Oakland Raiders. So, I mean, I have to say Steelers because I'm a Steelers fan, but I am not happy about any of these picks, really. Especially this one. So, we'll see what happens. And good luck to all your teams.